So it started way back on Saturday.
Yeah, that's right. Well, another big heat now with world title implications. Owen Wright will take on Hiroto Ohhara.
Well, Maddie, with so much time to prepare for France, what is the game plan?
I don't know if we're allowed to say it. Nah. I'm going to go home for a little bit after and then go over to France early and yeah, just try to get some barrels and I don't know, eat some baguettes and get ready.
Matt, appreciate your time. Good luck in France. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Rosie. And meantime, Owen Wright just line up. He just wheeled himself into that wave, taking the inside from Hiroto and putting together a pretty decent ride. Hiroto looking right, but he
didn't have a great scoring potential through the inside, whereas Owen Wright muscling his way in, using those long arms to get this wave, and it paid off for him. As this left was able to give him a nice steep section on the outside section, and it loads up to the inside, and he was able to do that. So he's taking some notes, what we saw from Geiselman in Heat 1 of round 2.
Read that first one beautifully at 7.5. Let's see what Hiroto can do on his forehand. He's got a pretty decent looking ball, gets the fins above the lip there. And there it is. You can just see that odd little rib through the wave. Guys are having to overcome that. Hiroto doing a good job on this one at the moment. There has been a couple of rail grabs throughout this wave, but it was one of...
Again, you're right. There is definitely some difficult sections on the rights, but look at this. Connects with it, goes up and over, keeps his speed, comboed again behind it. But he had to muscle through some of those maneuvers there because of those ribs in the face. But I think it's a great answer to Owen's 7.5.
Really hard to compare the two rides too when you're looking into Hiroto's. Having a look at this one. The lanky goofy footer drives up into the first section, just places his board on the lip, careful not to push too hard. Didn't want to waste the opportunities that are coming down the line. Just flowing at the moment, pacing himself, waiting for the wave to steepen up. Then he starts to let go of some bigger turns.
Consideration as he takes this right. And again, you know, he places his board up there on the lip. More of a projection floater maneuver. And then a nice pace and speed. That section unfortunately flattened out for him, but then here, these two turns, nice and vertical. So backup competitor he had in there was a Rip Curl team rider.
Just took the team down, but here we go, Hiroto up and laying into some of those big turns. He knows he has to go all out against these world title front runners. And that's an impressive wave. It's going to get him right back in it. He might just get himself the lead, but Owen's up as well. Looking to get rid of a 6.53. A good battle unfolding here between one of the superstars.
He has got little tree stumps for legs. They're thick. So watch Owen. Beautiful first turn there, really laying into that maneuver, but then the wave lets him down. At this point, it kind of starts to run off down the line. Does well to keep the speed and to finish the ride up. Let's take a look here first again now at Hiroto. Beautiful arcs on the outside section. Hard with that wave splitting up with the wind bumps coming across, but that was a dynamic turn there. And then the finish, the blowtail spin. Those two final maneuvers there. Again, you look at his technique. This is the layback snap. Again, the fins up and over the lip. It was the steepest section that we had seen on the inside. Lays into it, keeps the speed going down the line. Little double bump bottom turn straight into this. No grab, the ollie air reverse. Again, riding out on the nose of the board. Clean as can be, and look at the score.
This kind of stuff, so he's going to have to really ramp things up in Hawaii. There's been some smaller days at Hurley over the years, but he'll need to work on his surfing in those more solid conditions. But again, he's up and looking to get rid of 6.83.
I mean, you can see, if you look at the history, 18,000 points as you watch the replay here. You know, he has two pretty good scores, so he can give himself the ability to kind of go big. But he needs another, probably, like I said, another that and both. And he hasn't really performed on the QS either.
Here we go, Owen trying to chase down the lead. He needs an 8.24, a solid start. Up into the pocket once again. Third turn is solid, mixing up his approach a little bit with a couple of backhand carves. And gets a nice finish on the inside there.
5. And the reason why I say that is because where he placed his maneuvers was the steepest part of the wave each and every time. Again, 2 nice sections on the outside, much stronger maneuvers on the outside section than we saw on Hiroto's wave. Again, this is a little better angle of the wave itself, too. When you're looking at it from down the line, you touched on that.
The weather has been incredible here in California for the event window as we see Hiroto up, trying to get rid of a 6.83. Get a little further ahead of Owen once again. Really clean faces to work with now. And the Japanese competitor throwing some big turns down, but
3. I mean, it was a nice size set wave here. Beautiful arc on the outside, staying compressed off the bottom. That was a beautiful turn there, but then that mistake. I mean, he pulls that off. You see it go probably up into the 7s. Such great technique. See how he turns his shoulders, keeps his shoulders square through the maneuver. And then that compression out of the bottom turn gives him all that speed as he lays into that layback gaff.
It's fun to watch, isn't he?
He's in this heat.
Well, he's been eyeing off the rights, but he's going to look to get it done on a left-hander here. Nice hook to get started. Mixing it up now. Layback jam there, needs a steep section to rip into and doesn't really find it. There's only 1 minute and 50 seconds to go.
See this angle here. This one, you know, he came out with not a ton of speed of that first maneuver. And then I think the inside sections here really were what let him down.
20 seconds to go. Owen having a look at an insider. He's going to get his shot. He needs to do a lot of damage on this medium-sized wave. And it's just not going to happen for him. So 10 seconds to go.
Huge
and he keeps
win.
his cool.
He did. Huge win. I mean, and I think that's one of the things that's good about Hiroto, too, is that his emotions stay in check.